Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. I have two videos today that I think you guys will find interesting, and we're also going to have a little bit of fun. Why not? So let's start with this. Envision Research upgrades NEO from a sell to a hold. Well, what does that mean? Does it mean that when they said it was a sell, we should be selling our shares? Because this is what the 99%, the cattle, the sheep, this is what they do. If JP Morgan or some other fake analysts come out and say it's a sell, they think you're supposed to sell your shares. Not realizing that that's exactly when you buy, because that's what their buddies are doing. This is the way the game is played on Wall Street. And when they keep saying it's a sell, you're supposed to keep buying. When they say it's a hold, you're supposed to keep buying. And when they say it's a buy, you stop. The stock starts skyrocketing because the cattle, the sheep, they start buying. And we just ride the wave up. So Envision Research has revised its rating of NEO Financial, moving the stock from a sell to a hold. This decision reflects the relatively lower downside risk, it says. Let me say that again. This decision reflects the relatively lower downside risk. I love risk, but they're saying it's lower risk now. NEO faces in comparison to its US counterparts like Rivian, Lucid, Dompu, Tesla, despite the ongoing uncertainties surrounding tariffs. This upgrade suggests a more stable outlook for NEO as it continues to navigate the challenging tariff landscape. Investors should take note of these evolving dynamics as they assess NEO's potential within the automotive sector. Keyword potential. Only now they see potential. Wall Street perspective on NEO is encapsulated in the one-year price target offered by 24 analysts. The average target price is $5.90, with estimates ranging from a high of $12.53 to a low of $3.51. The average target indicates a potential upside of 42.75% from the current price of $4.13, representing a favorable opportunity for investors. For a deeper dive into these estimates, explore more of NEO Financial Forecasts page. Brokerage recommendations. The consensus recommendation from 25 brokerage firms places NEO current average brokerage recommendation at 2.6, which aligns with a hold status, which means I need to keep buying. This rating system ranging from strong buy to 5, which is a sell. According to Guru Focus estimates, the GF value of NEO is 1 year is projected at $12.81. This projection suggests a remarkable potential upside of 210.17%. From the current trading of $4.13, the GF value represents Guru Focus fair value estimate calculated based on historical trading multiples, past growth, and future performance projections. I've always said that on this channel, future projections. For more comprehensive insight, visit the NEO summary page. In conclusion, the combination of Envision Research upgraded outlook, promising price targets, and significant GF value upside presents a compelling case for investors to reassess their stance on NEO as a key player in the automotive industry. So now they understand that NEO is a key player when we already understood this. They understood it as well. But like I've always said, guys, this is the way the game is played on Wall Street, where they pretend not to know what's happening. They drag the stock price down so their buddies can get in when they realize they missed it when it had shot all the way up to $62 something at one point. This is the way the game is played. And they keep the propaganda going. This is why a lot of companies are actually decoupling or choosing to list on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange now And this is bad for the American stock exchange because we see Cattle is doing a listing in Hong Kong. Pony AI is now doing undisclosed listing in Hong Kong. And they are garnering huge investments from the world, from investment companies around the world. So money is now flowing into the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. And I saw it coming. I spoke about this previously, but I didn't realize it will happen that quickly. Because the American stock market, sadly, is so manipulated and corrupt that it is chasing huge companies now away. People have realized that it has become very manipulated and it has become such a sick game that it is not what it was originally intended to be. The stock market was originally intended to be a place where companies come and list so they can generate revenue to grow the company and create employment. But anyway, before we go, NIO is like a horse that came from behind and is coming from behind because the race is not for the swift, but for the one who can endure. I want to thank one of my subscribers, Max Santoro, for this incredible clip. He told me to go look up something, and I did. And I agree with him 100%. It clearly shows where NIO is in the race and where we're going. Take a look at this clip, guys, for fun, and then we shall continue.
All in line and ready for this Brooklyn handicap at a mile and a half. They're off in the Brooklyn, and Quick Casablanca and Percussion had good starts, and Ruler on Ice is right there with Bird Run to the inside, and then comes Flashy Sunrise. Fast Falcon goes up in between horses, then a gap of another 2 lengths back to Keep Me Informed, and then the late running 10-year-old Kaleidoscopio at the back of the field as Percussion leads the way into the first turn. Percussion on top by a length and a half. Ruler on Ice kept 3 wide. On the far outside, in between horses is Quick Casablanca, and then Bird Run along the inside. 24 seconds flat for the opening quarter. That's a pretty solid pace for this mile and a half distance. Flashy Sunrise is in 5th right now and racing 4 lengths off the lead. A ground-saving run for Keep Me Informed, who's clear of Fast Falcon, and it's a good 10 lengths back to Aaron Grider and Kaleidoscopio, biding their time at the back of the field of 48 and 2 half mile. Percussion going up the backstretch in front by 2.5 lengths. A Belmont Stakes winner, Ruler on Ice, is running in 2nd position, and then comes Quick Casablanca in 3rd, just to the inside. Then Bird Run, Keep Me Informed, Flashy Sunrise, they're all across the track, and Fast Falcon's getting closer now. Fast Falcon gaining some ground, 6.5 lengths off the lead, and Kaleidoscopio's even farther behind than he was before. He's way out of the race right now. They've gone 3/4 of a mile in 1:12 and 4, and now they enter the far turn where the beat goes on for Percussion, who's led every step of the way so far. Ruler on Ice is running in 2nd position. Keep Me Informed is down on the inside and now grabs 2nd from Ruler on Ice, who's under a ride. Fast Falcon continues steady progress on the far outside, now 3.5 lengths off the lead. Flashy Sunrise and Bird Runner after that. And way back there, Kaleidoscopio is picking up his stride like he did back in the Breeders' Cup Marathon. He is gaining ground. He's within 12 lengths of the lead. And Percussion has been there every step of the way in the Brooklyn Handicap, and they're into the stretch, and Percussion turns for home with a 2-length lead. Fast Falcon is running in 2nd, and way on the far outside, here comes Kaleidoscopio, and he's gaining ground with each and every stride. He was so far behind, he's not there yet. Percussion's in front, but Kaleidoscopio continues to gain. Percussion, here comes Kaleidoscopio, and he did it from the clouds under Aaron Grider. Kaleidoscopio was 30 lengths back, and he won the Brooklyn just in time.
All right, guys, welcome back. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little clip, and we want to thank Max Santoro for that. It paints the perfect picture of what the business model, just like Amazon, of what, just like Alibaba, of what NIO is doing. It's it's not an easy business model, and no one said that this was going to be easy. If you wanted quick profits, you could have bought Tesla and ride this meme stock up and down now. NIO is not for that. We are building a complex business model that is putting the customer first, superior customer experience, so that they will never go away. I hope you guys found this video yet again to be informational, inspirational, and informational. And entertaining. If so, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level up as to how the game is played on Wall Street. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.